Hail Hydra! Okay, yeah. I'm stuck. Alright, yeah, so why am I dressed this way? First off, I always dress this way. That's just normal for me. That's just how I go out now. I go out as Zemo. I wear the mask. I'm actually, we're still in the middle of this awful year that we're having. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. Why am I dressed up like this? I mean, you know, yeah, this is how I leave the house now. First off, this is Mr. Heartcrave. We are live on Twitch. Going to be hanging out tonight, seeing what's going on. I'm going to get this stuff off here. Yeah, we're still in the middle of quite a disastrous time in the world right now with COVID-19 still being out and about. So yeah, I still wear a lot of masks when I leave the house. Not that I really leave the house, but leaving the house this weekend to go get vaccinated. But tonight is a very special night for me. I think you can tell what we're about to do. It's very exciting. We are going to take Zemo to 7 stars. He's farmable now in the raid store, so I've been farming him. I was pretty close to him, and here he is. We're going to take him up to 7 stars. Why is it important to take Zemo up to 7 stars? Boy, I found out today. I got a video down here too about it. I use Zemo in the arena to take out Doctor Doom teams, right? Doctor Doom and Silver Surfer, Zemo's beating them. But part of my strategy is drop an ability block onto Doctor Doom with Zemo. And today, the damn Doctor resisted my ability block. So I'm hoping by putting this 7 star on Zemo, I won't see that happen again. Because that was distressing. I tell you what, I lost. Yeah, you can watch that on video. I don't edit. I'll let you see me fail. I don't care. That's fine. I'll let you know. You know, not everything's 100%. All right, here we go. And what we do, if you fail like that, you just know, hey, well, I guess I got to get another star. I got to do something else. Or maybe switch up my plan. You know, somebody told me in chat they use, instead of Zemo and Red Skull, which I use because, you know, Hail Hydra and all that, they're using X-23 and Mr. Sinister. You can clone Doom. There's a lot of different ways to beat those Doom Silver Surfer teams. So I'm just, you know, I try to open people up, think about other options that are out there. Mainly ones involving Hydra. Okay, here we go. Rank up. Oh my God, so awesome. This is so big for me. I love it. Zemo's my favorite character still. I think he's just amazing. I think I'm just a huge Minerva fan, and then just roll right into Baron Zemo, really. So good. I think it makes it better that I have 6 red on Hydra Grenade. That's pretty important. Speaking of that video I did about Doctor Doom and the team I'm using to beat it, I didn't really show my team this time, but I'll show it now in case you're, you know, following along. So we're using Zemo, who of course now is very powerful, tier 15, fully maxed out. We got 7 stars, 5 red stars. We have him as a raider. I think you could make a case for him as a skirmisher or striker as well, depending on what you need him to do. But raider's pretty good. We are also using Emma as a skirmisher. I like her for that in the arena against Doom teams. Just so she can drop that vulnerable if it's ever missing. And yeah, she'd be good to take up to level 5 skirmisher as well, except she's a damn controller, and everybody's a controller, and I just don't have enough ISO to do it. I'm still short of her 7th star. I got really close on the last event. The problem was I was full spending on the last event, but I kind of underdid the ones before because I was being a little too hoarding a little too much, if you can believe it. As you can see here, I did hold on to the gold that was given to us from the event. I had about 1 million. Actually, I had over 1 million, but I had the payday gold too. I did spend a bit. I had to dip into it. Forget what I did. Oh, I think I had to dip into it for of all things I didn't have upgraded. I didn't have Namor upgraded. Anyways, that's beside the point. I was talking about the arena team. We also have Red Skull on the team. My Red Skull is very powerful, tier 15. Probably not a lot of people run. You don't need this to beat Dr. Doom with him. All he has to do is do this ability right here, the special, which fills the speed bar of him and all of his allies by 30%. Does not need to be Hydra. Red Skull is actually a very good utility character. You can fill him in a lot. He can go in a lot of different teams. I'm also using this symbiote Spider-Man in the team, also tier 15. A lot of the team is tier 15, and that's because in the arena right now, all my opponents are tier 15. So taking in characters who aren't tier 15 is a detriment. That's why I like this better than the X23 version I was using earlier. Video is, down there. Because I don't have her at tier 15. So took Spider-Man. He's already at Symbiote Spider-Man's at tier 15. And I also I had a version of the team using Silver Surfer, but I know not everybody has gone all in on Silver Surfer. I'm going to have him tier 15 like any day now. I try to keep my advice usable by more people than me, although it is, it's hard to kind of break out of that sometimes. Let's see. And then Hela. And I do not have Hela at tier 15. This is probably a detriment to me, and I'm feeling it now. Oh, boy. I started Cosmic Dark Dimension without Hela. And everyone's just, I'm telling me, I went in there, I just got killed. Like, did you bring Hela? I'm like, no, I didn't bring Hela. It'll probably go better when I get Silver Surfer. I would stream that. I would let you see what's going on in Dark Dimension with me, but oh my God, it was a disaster here. I'll show you. This was grim stuff. This was harsh. Harsh. So, yeah, I got to start on this. Here's my attack. Oh, here, let me get out of this. What am I doing here? I don't have this set up. But yeah, there's my attack there. You can see it. Whoop. Very little damage. They just wiped me out. I'm hoping that I got them to use all their ultimate attacks and everything. The Namor's hit. It's just a crazy wave. Emma always does her ultimate attack. Come on. I heard it only gets worse from here, so. All right, let's go down here to the chat in case anybody's around tonight. Oh my. We'll also see if might be on my own tonight. I think my buddy Charles isn't feeling that well, but good luck to him. Hope everybody's getting vaccinated in my alliance. Everybody's dealing with that and getting knocked out for a couple of days by the second dose or even the first dose sometimes. And yeah, that'll be me either this week or next. I can't remember. Probably this week. So that'll be fun. That's something to look forward to. All right. So yeah, there's not much to see here. As you can see, I took in Glaive and Proxima and Minerva and Thanos. And they just can't... I really got to have Silver Surfer in there. Probably I have Minerva behind... Here, let me show you. I have Minerva behind Thanos. Getting smarter. I'm bringing some water to the party these days. We didn't watch your stream to watch you drink water, Hargrave. Yeah, no, excuse me. You probably don't want to hear me coughing up a lung either. Okay, so yeah, we got Minerva right behind Thanos so that he feeds her energy. And I'm probably going to keep it that way because her ultimate attack is what's going to get me through it. But yeah, no, I kind of get the value of Hela now firsthand after going in there and just getting killed. I could use something to bring down their speed or spread. I don't know what the hell they're going to spread. I mean, Hela and Silver... I mean, people are asking, should you take Silver Surfer or Hela or Silver Surfer? Both together would be the best way because Silver Surfer drops all, the ability block and disrupt and all the stuff you need to drop. I don't see what they're dropping, which Hela is going to help you. I mean, mainly it's her summon and dropping the speed that's going to help. But, yeah, you definitely want Silver Surfer and Hela if you can afford it. That's expensive, though. We got war in 12 minutes. We'll try to do some war attacks. Oh, we got Strike Pass. Yeah, we got the Strike Pass. I'll just Move that over there. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Let's look at this. I was told today that look. All right. So I get to collect this. Does Strike Pass make me angry? Yeah, a little bit. Not probably for the reason you think, but am I mad this is in the game? I'm not mad they're trying to make... It's too expensive. All right, it's too expensive. It's too much. It's too much to have 2 strike passes. To have this and 2 battle passes. See, call this bullshit they try to feed us about what this crap is called and the benefit to us, and oh, you asked for it, and to hell with you. Trying to make money, that's fine. Just drop the crap. This upsets me because if I would have, clearly they didn't want to tell you about this before they dropped Silver Surfer for $20 for 50 shards. The initial Silver Surfer offers, they didn't want to tell you this was coming because no one would have bought it. And that's what you got to watch out for with these guys and buying offers is they control the economy. They control the entire economy. So when they decide, we're going to turn around and we're going to give you the same deal. So, and oh man, that offer for $60 now, it kind of all makes sense. And there's definitely a part of me that is just angry and feels ripped off. I feel ripped off that I bought the silver. I gave them $20. They gave me 50 Silver Surfer shards. And then next week, or is it next week? I don't know. 2 weeks from then, they go, same deal, but now you get a bunch of other stuff with it too. That honestly is horrible. This is not good. This stuff that comes with it is a bunch of crap. It's not really enough. What is interesting about this would be a release method. So this is a release method now where they give you a character. This is a troubling release method because you get a 2-star out of this. If the free-to-play track is 2 stars, and I don't know if they're going to use this a lot. This might just be for, I don't know, this is every month. This is troubling because this is a monthly thing. Is it always going to be a Silver Surfer tier character? I can't imagine they're going to give us one of these guys every month. Is it going to be Silver Surfer every month? I don't think so. We've yet to see it. It's an interesting release method. Another interesting thing is that characters that are released through Blitz, usually if you can place in the top 1%, which is not, only the top 1% can do that. But if you place in the top 1%, you're going to end up about 50 shards short of a 5-star. So that lines up perfectly with this. On the free track, actually, that buying the pass would get you nothing. Will I buy this? I would consider this because I am, close to, I bought both offers the first time around. I would not buy because they said that they screwed up the offers and they're going to let us buy 50 shards for $20 again. And who knows how they're going to do it. Are they going to lump extra stuff in? Man, they are just really, really scraping us on Silver Surfer as far as a pay-to-win mechanic. This is about the most pay-to-win thing they have ever introduced in the history of the game, except for maybe the $100 back when Nick Fury was kind of game breaking and they straight tried to sell you him for $100 for all the Kree minions. That was close. It's very close to this because you could be all in for $100 on Silver Surfer, 40, right? For the first time to get 100 shards, another 40 to get another 100 shards, and then 20 to get an extra 50 shards plus the 50 free. I mean, you're approaching a maxed out Silver Surfer at that point for like $100, which is honestly cheaper than what they were selling characters at, like, last month. So I guess so. But the problem is the characters they are selling were not of Silver Surfer stature. They used to not sell you game-breaking characters. They used to make it harder to obtain the game-breaking. And I don't know if Silver Surfer breaks the game. He might break the game at 7 red stars, which is where I'm going for him. We'll see. Right now, he's not giving me any problems in Arena or anything. And he's not really helping me out in other game modes. There are other modes besides Arena, of course. And he is not, he's not like an instant win ticket or anything. So most players should probably just stay down here. Now I don't care for this Strike Pass 1 and Strike Pass 2 and what the hell is that crap? Why the hell do we have to have 3 different Strike Passes? Why do we have to have 2 different Battle Passes? It's like an MLM tactic, multi-level marketing tactic. They make it more convoluted so that you buy. The more convoluted they make it, the harder it is to follow, and the more you're likely just to, all right, just take my money and just leave me alone. All right, fine, whatever. Like, that's the point that they're trying to get to you. They're trying to get you to that breaking point where you just don't care anymore. But I think it's dangerous maybe to push us to that point because, you could also go to the point where you're like, well, I don't care anymore. I'll just stop playing, which maybe is also part of the goal. I honestly, there might be. Anyways, we're going to keep going. We're just going to keep exploiting as much as we can. Let's look in the inbox over here. Multiple Man's coming soon. There's a fun one. You can get them right now if you got like $150. I don't recommend that. But, another thing that's happening right now is if you go into the supply store, you can actually just core for the Multiple Man orb. That's cool. This orb's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty decent in here. You got a high chance of getting unfarmable characters. Bishop, Ghost if you need her. It's a war store, so that's really good. Kitty Pryde, Longshot, Minerva, if you're still having problems getting her. Shatterstar, Yelena and Red Guardian, very good. You got Stature in here. I almost got her maxed out, but could take a couple days off of my time to farm her. So I like to see that. That's one of the more positive things happening right now. This is a decent orb as opposed to some of the other ones that have been out there. Oh, man. We got Dr. Octopus coming soon. I already got him at 7, but for everybody who's going to unlock him, congratulations. This is awesome. I just did a budget build video. A budget build video on him and his team. If you watch my budget build videos. I'm not that angry about the Strike Pass. I might get angry. I'd like to get more mad. It's horrible. There's different levels of it. I mean, that's really, really unfortunate that, and you can't even see them. Why be deceptive? Because the community is going to share the info. They're going to show you what Strike Pass 3 is and 2 and 1. And anybody that wants to get mad about it's going to get mad about it. You're not going to prevent us from getting upset about it. It's almost like they release this stuff in like an inferior way so that later on they can give us the good version and tell us, oh, we're sorry. I 100% believe that is the tactic. They release this stuff in a worse version and see who complains. And then they make it better later. If enough people complain. So complain. 2 minutes till war. Oh, we didn't start this off over here. Can I beat this in 2 minutes? I usually beat the mutant boss every night. We can just put it on auto. I got a video on that too, and you know what? You can watch it right now. Because it's the same thing every night. We just put this on auto and it just does its thing. It's wonderful. Loading up. I should have my X-Men theme music, but we already made that video. We're just doing this. It's better than real-time arena. Here we go. We are going to start off by trying to get rid of Merc Lieutenant, and then at a certain point here, we're just going to hit auto and let him do their thing. I just like to get rid of him. I don't know. It's what I've been doing. It's what's been working, so why mess with it? Hit everybody with the ultimate attack, slow everybody down. Then we'll go. I always use his special first, Bishop special, to get him offense up, and then we are cracking. We're not a Kraken, but we are cracking. Okay, now she's stunned, so we'll go over here to Hela and get rid of her. All right, so that's just going to happen. We're going to let that go on auto now and maybe not even touch it that much. Film all these live on Twitch. Feel free to join me whenever you see me go online there. Like and subscribe and all that. If you enjoy the channel and the content, we'll definitely keep it coming for you. Usually upload a video once every day. Actually, that's exactly what we've been doing. We've been uploading videos once a day. Sometimes I've done them twice a day. Here, let me jump in on this and make sure they target the right person. Kind of play semi-auto on this. I like to get rid of Taskmaster. I think the general consensus is that Astonishing X-Men was good. It was a good release. I felt like we had enough time to get Jubilee. I don't feel like anyone was too irritated by that. That seemed to work out very well. As opposed to like when Black Bolt dropped and there was a lot of panic farming that had to be done to get him in time. Jubilee, we had some notice. We were able to get our Pym Tech together. They made him farmable. That was good. What was it? Blitz releases for Iceman, Kitty Pryde, and Bishop. I don't think there was a campaign for them. I think maybe there's a campaign for Kitty Pryde. God, I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if the Astonishing X-Men release was one of the best. I think it was one of the best. As far as kind of being obtainable. I'd like to see him be farmable, within the next few months. We're kind of worried about what they're going to do with Bishop and how long that's going to take. I think this is the fastest my crew has been through. I recently took Jubilee to tier 13. And this is definitely the fastest I've gone through this node on auto. They just seem to be hitting a little harder. Yeah. Normally we have only like 55 seconds left at the end. And we might end up in that spot, but we seem to be ahead a little bit. Looking forward to a good war tonight. I feel like it's going to be a little exciting. Here in Hogan, we have won 7 wars in a row. We pulled like a Shell Alliance and some other stuff, so it wasn't like we're just like monsters or anything. Just got a little lucky, and there was a couple of victories in there that we had to try hard on. Okay, I think it's time. Let's see who we get. We do not plan. You can see my energy here is not up to full. The plan was not to win this war. We are very much decidedly. I'm hoping that we pull a Platinum 2 alliance like us. Okay, great. Cool guy. Yeah, this is cool. All right. I think they are. We're actually been talking to them. You might notice up here we are no longer with Pants of Hulk. Pants of Hulk is the cluster kind of renamed itself. Pants of Hulk now is an alliance. I think they might even still have another couple of alliances with them or whatever. We are now the House House of MSF alliances, House of M. We are Hogan's House. It's pretty much all of the Pants of Hulk cluster. We no longer, we had a bit of a fallout. There were some disagreements over, standard operating procedures and how one should conduct themselves in a cluster alliance. And we've been talking to these guys, and they're pretty cool. They actually are cool guys. So this is a good one. We should be able to work this out. Real close matchup here. Hogan only ahead by 2 trophies, 1432 to 1430. That's exciting. It's a good match. If we were to go after each other, this would be interesting. I see my buddy Charles here is attacking, so that's good. And we'll keep an eye on that. Let me pop into my Discord real fast while this is going on. See if I have any instructions. Yeah, we normally like to reach out when these things happen and talk to the other alliance, see how they're doing. And we try to work it out. Normally I'm the one to reach out, but since I've been doing live streams, it gets a little more difficult. This is when I need a co-host. And yeah, this is a good one for us to lose. Because right now we just went up a rank from Platinum 1 to Platinum 2. So ideally we want to lose to another Platinum Alliance. And yeah, it looks like they will be coming into our group of alliances, the House Alliances. So I think we might welcome them by just letting them have an easy win. No need for all that, man. We all play the same game. Let's be cool. All right, waiting for the final people in this room to see if we can get a good attack. Try to do some punch-ups tonight if I can. Punch across at least. Oh man, I saw a video today saying symbiotes beat Sinister Six easy. It's not true. It's not an easy match. I've come close to losing that many times. I've watched a lot of people lose it. That's a very technical match. It's definitely it's definitely like a thing to do. I wouldn't say it's not a thing to do. And I do have a video on it about the proper kill order and how to do it. But it's not easy. You gotta. I would explain it to people in a really dumb way. I'd be like, "Oh, just dump everything on Dr. Octopus and win." It's not really like that. You gotta sometimes pick different abilities to use. You have to stun people at the right time, ability block other people, watch all the speed bars, and really play the. I mean, you've always had to do that with symbiotes, even before the team was out. The original Spider-Verse team was always a kind of a tricky team to play. It was a fun team to play. I like to see more teams like that where it kind of matters what you do and when you do it. A lot of the teams that come out are just so overpowered, like it doesn't even matter. I think one of the other technical fights is like Black Order versus Black Order. There's kind of an order to that, but not really. If you're big enough, you just roll right over them. And yeah, I don't know I didn't watch the video. So I don't know what the fight was like, but I know he had a gigantic symbiote team versus like, a gigantic Dr. Octopus team, but changes things too. All right, looks like we are taking the loss on this one. I'm hoping that they know and everything. All right, so this is probably some of the worst content I've ever made. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one. All right, we got Hydra on this. I like to use Hydra on Mercs. This is a good matchup to use it on when you see multiple. You usually get these two. These are a given. I mean, I'm going to take this one. That's a 100K punch down. I could do better on this. I don't know if there is going to be. I mean, you got a really strong Shuri and a really strong Merc Lieutenant. That's why I think I'm going to take this one. I normally wouldn't because I'm going to roll over this. I mean, this is going to be ridiculously easy. But it might be tricky for others if they can't do what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, it might be something to watch out for with these mercenary teams, with people using Merc Lieutenant in on the city nodes by he's a tech character, so he's very very viable for that. All right, I really like having Hydra Guard up here. Well, maybe we'll get to show you why. I also like Sniper because if he dies, Red Skull, just bring him back. It doesn't matter. All right, we are going to ability block with Zemo, who has a higher chance to ability block now, a Merc Lieutenant. They're going to do a whole lot of nothing. All right, we're going to use that special on Red Skull to speed everybody up. And then we're going to give everybody offense up. Love Sniper. That's all he needs to do. And then right over here with Guard, put this up. You're unkillable now. Because all this stuff will just come back. Because I got Red Skull. And they can't get to Red Skull. He's way over here. I am going to drop this over here on Taskmaster. And yeah, sure enough, Merc Lieutenant's pretty sturdy up there. I'm going to get rid of Shuri if I can. See, I have an ability block, so I'm not too worried about him. All right, I'm going to start chipping away at him. Yeah, my Sniper hits decently hard, but not really. Okay, that's what really lit him up because he's a minion, so Zemo gets to do tons of damage to him. We're going to use the special and get rid of him. If it was a lesser Zemo, that could have gone a little worse. Yeah, they can do whatever they want to my minions. They're not going to die. What I need to find are some teams I haven't made videos on yet and break out and do those. I'd like to use my Silver Surfer tonight if I can find the right team. See that? Oh, he didn't kill him. He wasn't even strong enough to kill the minions. But Red Skull would have just brought him right back. All right, we're going to go ahead and use Red Skull's ult and do a crazy load of damage to him. Yeah, just kill him and just destroy. All right, Hail Hydra. Yeah, so not a difficult fight at all. Punching down 100K. But, I had some tricky characters in there. So it could have went a different way for sure. Very possible. All right, we're going to buy an attack. Oh, here's one I wanted to show. I wanted to show this. This is actually a great attack. All right, so I'm actually going to bounce out. So thanks for watching this. Hail Heartgrave. I'm gonna take this video up here. This will be a separate video on the channel. So if you want to see what happens here, make sure you like and subscribe, and you can see this. Thanks for joining me tonight to talk about the game. I usually stream whenever we do Wars, Mondays and Fridays. And then, sometimes we have Charles on here and we talk. If there's a bunch of people around, we'll talk to them too. Any questions you have, I can answer them right there. But tonight, it's a little dead, so we're going to work on this war attack. All right, thanks for watching. Hail Heartgrave.